Hello everyone, welcome to this video. How to converse in Old English, lesson 13. The series goes on. Or in Old English we could say, Hoe man spreekt on Old English, lar threo tiena. How one speaks in Old English, lesson 13. So in lesson 13 you'll learn how to move beyond simple sentences and begin telling your own stories in early West Saxon Old English. Through connected narratives, practical speaking and writing exercises, and opportunities to think and communicate entirely in Old English. This lesson will help you develop greater fluency and confidence in using the language naturally. So the idea is to take small sentences, put them together and start to say things that we want to say. All right, so let's make a start. We'll go over here, and here's Rob and Emily again. Okay, Rob and Emily, and Lar tiena means sulva sapel. So lesson 13, telling my own story, as in you people, your own story. Okay, so telling your own story. All right. Now, new words, or plural, niwe, plural of new. Word is words. The singular and the plural are the same. And so let's start. So new words. Arist first, sithan afterwards or then, after two words but one meaning after that, adverbial phrase. At nuchstan finally, el nadai all day, often, hawilam sometimes, vartham because, ak but, thona then. Now, larung, teaching. So let's link short sentences together. So instead of just having ich ras, let me get rid of that. Instead of ich ras, I arose, ich at, I ate, ich ham, I went home, we could stitch that together in a very, very shortened paragraph. So we could have something like, arist ras ich, sithan at ich, after them eerde ich ham, at nuchstan reste ich. Or arist ras ich, sithan at ich, after them eerde ich ham, at nuchstan reste ich. So in modern English, first I got up, afterwards I ate, after that I went home, after that went I home, finally I rested, at Newston, finally rested I. All right, so first I got up, afterwards I ate, after that I went home, finally I rested. But communicated what's happened this morning anyway, and just by taking some simple sentences and connecting them together. And that's what we're aiming for. All right. So, sapel an mindaich. Arsta ras ich sithan at ich halaf and chaser. After them eerde ich to them cheerpa. Thar yasawa ich mina verreondas. Wes barakon lutle at nuchstan eerde ich ham. Okay, again. Arst ras ich sithan at ich halaf and chaser. After them eerde ich to them cheerpa, thar yasawa ich mina verreondas, wes barakon lutle at nuchstan eerde ich ham. First I got up early, then I ate bread and cheese. After that I went to the market. There I saw my friends. We talked for a little while. Finally I went home. Okay, there I saw my friends. We spoke little time. Afterwards went I home. First arose I. First I got up. Hour is early. Then, remember afterwards or then, ate I bread and cheese. Afterwards went I to the market and so on. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so we're going to have a look at a couple of different word orders. I'm going to make a little, just before I prepared this video, I thought I'd just make a little go off on a bit of a tangent, just look at a little bit of word order. Arsta ras ich sithan at ich halaf and chaser. After them eerde ich to them cheerpa. Thar Jesawe ich mina verandas, was barakon lutle at nuchstan erde ich ham. After them erde ich to them cheapa. Ich erde to them cheapa after them. So afterwards went I to the market. Okay. But we would probably more likely in modern English say it something like, I went to the market afterwards. All right. We're probably more familiar that way, but you don't have to say it that way. You don't have to have the subject in the front, verb second. You must have verb second though, but what you can do is move some of the other elements about. So the adverbial element after them, you can put to the front, but then that inverts the subject and the verb because you must keep the verb always in the second place. Germanic languages are verb second. Modern English is a Germanic language. It has verb second. So I went to the market afterwards. I went, the went is in the second place in modern English. And in the Germanic languages, the verb must be in second place. Doesn't mean it's the second word in the sentence. It just means as an object, it is in the second place. All right. So these two words here are a single object and the adverbial element. Adverbs modify verbs, okay, and other objects as well, modify other parts of a sentence. Okay, so and have a look at this other sentence here. Thar Yasawa ich mina vereondas. There saw I my friends. Sounds a bit foreign to modern English ears because we would say it's something like I saw my friends there. Ich Yasawa mina vereondas thar. Okay, so one of the distinctive features of early West Saxon Old English is its relatively free word order, which we're about to look at, although it is not completely free. It's not a free-for-all, okay? Now, so we're going to have a look at that just a little bit. This is my sort of off on a tangent a little bit, and then I'll come back to the main purpose of this video. So the sentence after them erde ich to them cheapa has four elements. After them, so the temporal adverbial, because you can have others, spatial adverbial. Erde is the verb, ich is the subject, to them cheapa is the prepositional phrase. Okay. To the preposition, them market the phrase. So another order you could have is ich erde to them cheapa after them, adverbial at the end, after them. Ich erde, and these two are more familiar, say, with modern English, so they're easier for learners to pick up first off. Okay, so ich erde after them to them cheapa. So we put the subject first with the medial adverbial, or the adverbial has gone to the medial position, see, after them, whereas here it was on the end. All right. Now, the third one down, subject, adverb, and verb. Now, ich after them erde to them cheapa. Now here, the verb looks like it's sitting at the fourth place, but it's not. That's not how you count it. What happens is you have the subject and this whole thing here, the adverbial and the verb. Now remember, the adverb modifies the verb. So all of this is the verbal part, this here, all these three words here. And notice all of that's in the second place. So that's still acceptable. All right, in early West Saxon Old English. So you have subject, verbal element, and then you have the rest. Okay, a prepositional phrase in this case. So subject, adverb, verb is possible, but notice adverb and verb are the verbal element together. All right. Erde ich to them cheapa after them. Verb first. Now the verb first occurs in commands, in statements, and in questions too, especially closed yes/no type answer questions. Okay, so erde, verb, is first in those particular circumstances. You know. Okay, so you can do that. And one other then is we can go totham cheapa, the prepositional element, okay, the prepositional phrase, then the verb. Notice the verb now is in the second place. The prepositional phrase is in the first place, even though it takes up three words. Erde, the verb, is in the second place, even though it's the fourth word along. And then the subject and then the adverbial element. Okay, so that's what you have. You can have some variations of these, but these are the main ones. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 of them say the same thing. And then there's some others with minor variations. So de ich to them chirpa after them. Well, you could go de ich after them to them chirpa. Okay, but still verb first. So there's some variations there, which I don't feel the need to put in. I'm just making aware of them. There's just different orders. Okay, so let's now go back to our video. So, Sapel Tawayan, Emilius Dai, Emily Ras Midmarjene, Eobok Halaf, Thakom Rob, here at Gadare Aton, Sithan Eadon here mid Tham Bernum, Betham Ea, Hitwas Fire Dai. Okay, Emily Ras Midmarjene, Eobok Halaf, delicious. Thakom Rob, here, all of them, at Gadare Aton, Sithan Eadon here mid Tham Bernum, Betham Ea, Hitwas Fire Dai. Okay, so Emily got up in the morning. Emily got up in the morning. She baked bread. She baked bread. Then Rob came. Then came Rob. They ate together. They together ate. Afterwards, they walked with the children by the river. Afterwards, walked they with the children by the river. It was a beautiful day. It was beautiful day. Okay. Okay, and there they are by the river walking. All right, next one. Sapel Thoreo. On Lenktene. So spring. A spell is news. Okay, news, story, reciting a story, a tale. Okay, it was Lenkten. So you have the gospel, you have the word spell in it. So gospel, news, the good news. It was Lenkten, men Seawan and Eardon on tham Akerum, Rob and Emily, Eardon mid Heere Bernum Betham Weje, hier Jesawan Mitchell Fuchal. Daar stod on here and beheld on hinne. Here waron sewither belither. Okay, maybe I should just say Rob and Emily rather than try and Anglo-Saxonize them, if you like. Het was Lenkten, men Seawan and Eardon on tham Akerum, Rob and Emily Eardon, mid Heere Bernum, Betham Weje, hier Jesawan Mitchell Fuchal. Daar stod on here and beheld on hinne. Hier waron sewither belither. So it was spring. It was spring. People were sowing and ploughing in the fields. Now, men is people. It doesn't mean male. Okay, it's I suppose you call it gender neutral. It's not male or female. It's people. It's everybody. It's both. If you want to refer to a male, then you wear. Okay, and a female weave. So people sowing and ploughing in the fields. Okay, so people were sowing and ploughing in the fields. This is past tense, so were, and past tense, so was. Okay, Rob and Emily walked along the road with their children. Okay, Rob and Emily walked with their children by the road. Along there can be by, along the road. Okay. They saw a large bird. They saw large bird. Then they stopped and watched it. They stood, and then stood they and watched it. They were very happy. They were very happy. All right. Okay, and there they were, walking along the road, people ploughing in the background there. All right, next one. Sapel Theower. Senia were Seath. The new journey, the beginning of a journey. All right, so on tham Mariana Arizon we aton halaf and dorn con water sithan nam rob ur thing Emily clupadon tha bearn we eadon betham weie to thar buri hitwasuni and samulte we warm belitha and waldon on yinan niwa seath. Okay, so let's go through that again. On them Mariana Arizon we aton halaf and dorunkon water sithan num Rob ure thing Emily clupadon tha bearn we eadon betham weie to thare uri hitwasuni and samulte we warm belitha and waldon on yinan near where seath. The next morning we got up early, we ate bread and drank water. Afterwards Rob took our belongings. Emily called the children. We travelled along the road to the town. It was sunny and calm. We were happy and wanted to begin a new journey. All right, so in the morning we woke up, we got up early, is early. We ate bread and drank water. Afterwards, took Rob our things, belongings. Thing is also plural for things. And thing is also singular for thing. Emily klupete the bearn, so Emily called the children. Okay, clue. Remember, you got to get this Y sound is not it's a short Y, and it's a vowel, and it's klupete. So it's sort of it's in trying to make the modern English I sound, but with your lips pursed. Klupete. You can think of it like French sourd or something, but I can't pronounce French, so I won't do that. We went along the road to the town. Okay, so we travelled along the road to the town. So travelled along, be is along or by the road to the town. Okay, it was sunny and mild or calm. We were happy and wanted to begin a new journey. All right, next one. So there we are in the guest house or Gisthuse on Gisthuse or Gisthus. All right, Sparak Werk. I notice this symbol here. I don't often use the channel. I tend to use the W, but it's the win or woon symbol, and it's our equivalent our modern W. Okay, so I'm just using here Sparak Werk. Okay, speaking exercise. Answer entirely in Old English. This is your task to do. I will put suggested answers in the channel's Google Drive under the heading Suggested Answers 1. All right, so look in the Google Drive there. It's probably in the folder that's How to Converse in Old English. I'm pretty sure that folder's there. If not, it's in that stuff there, which is all free, open to anyone to take. All right. Now, and the suggested answers, they're only suggested because many different answers you can come up with. Suggested answers 1 is what I'll see in case you get a bit stuck. Okay, so what I'll do is just read through these just for pronunciation purposes, but it's up to you to stop the video and answer your own question or come back to them at the end whenever you like. Okay, but just please do have a go at them. Have a go at answering these questions, in some single sentences or a single sentence even I'd be happy with. Even string a couple together and then look at the solutions afterwards to compare how you go. So, Hawat dudistu yesterday. Okay, what did you do yesterday? What do you yesterday? Hawar erdestu. Where are you going? Hawat atathu. Okay, what ate you? What did you eat? Hawa yasawa thu. Who did you see? Hawat dudustu after them. What did you do afterwards? Hawat dudustu at nuchstan. So what are you doing next? Okay. Anyway, so you have a look at those, have a go at that. Work. Okay, writing exercise. Write 6 or 7 sentences describing your own day using this. I haven't put any sort of suggested answers there. I'll leave that up to you. Now, next bit, what we're going to do now is sprachen Erlanger on Old English. So let us speak entirely in Old English. I'm just going to run through the pronunciation, everything again once without moving the cursor over the page. And just so you can hear the words, all right, and then we shall move on to the last part of the video. So, arst rasic sithan at ich. After them erde ich ham. At nuchstan reste ich. So, pal an min daich arst ras ich ar sithan at ich halaf and chaser. After them erde ich to them cheaper. Thar Yesawa ich mina vereundas. Ois barakon lutle at nuchstan erde ich ham. Sapel tweeën, Emily is die. Emily ras mit marjene eo bo kalaf, tha kom Rob. Hier at gadare aton, sithan don hier mit them bernum, bethem hit was fire die. Sapel thoreo on lengtene, it was lengten, men Seowon and Eardon on them Akarum, Rob and Emily Eardon mid Heora Bernum, Bethem Weje. Here Yesawon, Mitchell ne Fuchal, Tha stod on here and beheld on hinne. Here waron Sawita Belida. Sapel Feower, se Neower Seath. On them marine arisen wij are. Wij aton halaf en drunken water. Sithan nam Rob. Ura thing. Emily klupede tha beorn. Wij eadon bethem wij tothara buri. Hit was sunniga en samulta. Wij waren belida en waldon on yinen neower seath. All right, so we're getting now to the end. It's Thunkia Eo Ele. It's Thunkia Eo Ele. You all. Far Yehursum Nessa. I thank you all for listening. It's all you out there. Plural of you, all. Ela, all. Wezath Yehala. So farewell, wishing will well be. Wezath be ye, you, plural, hala, whole, well. Okay. Oth lar farewell tiena. So farewell until lesson 14. Oh no, I forgot to change that. It's not 13. Farewell tiena is 14. My apologies, people. I don't know how that slips through. You think you check things, but no, you don't. Anyway, at least let yourselves be distracted by the image and just pretend that's 14 there. My apologies for that. All right, so here we go. Up here, I'll put that up there like that. I'd just like to thank you all very much for, put that back. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'm very grateful you do. If you liked it or if you just want to, please push the like button, and I'd greatly appreciate too if you would subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel if you do that. It helps spread the teachings here. I do this as a hobby, as a public service. I don't monetize this channel. I don't intend to monetize it. I'm quite happy with it as it is. All right. Thank you again very much for watching. Very much. I hope you all stay safe wherever you are. I wish you well wherever you are in the world. Please keep learning. Learning is a very important thing in life. Keep growing, keep developing, never stop learning. It's one of the most important things you can do in this world. And I don't just mean learning Old English, but anything and everything. Keep your mind open. Keep asking questions. Keep trying to understand how things work. All right. That's very important. All right. Once again, thank you very much. And I shall see you all in the next video. So bye for now. Take care. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.